Saint Malchus of Syria is the subject of Saint Jerome's biography Life of Malchus the Captive Monk, written in Latin around 391–392 CE. According to Jerome, Malchus was a monk who was sold into slavery and forced to marry another slave. While never consummating the marriage, he escaped with his wife and returned to his monastery. Jerome interviewed Malchus at his home in Maronia, Syria, while Malchus and his wife were still alive. Malchus is commemorated the 26th of March by the Eastern Orthodox and Eastern Catholic churches. There is no record of him except for Jerome's biographical account. Life. According to Jerome's account, Malchus was the only child of a farming family that resided near Nisibis during the 4th century. When he reached mature age, Malchus' parents desired that he should marry. Malchus left his family home at this time and began his monastic life in the desert of Chalcis. After several years as a monk, Malchus heard of his father's death and went home to deal with his inheritance. Leaving the monastery against the direction of his abbot, he joined a group of pilgrims headed to his home district, but during the journey they were overtaken by Saracens and sold into slavery. Malchus' slave master insisted that he marry another of the slaves who had been captured in the same raid, and whose husband had been sold to another master. But Malchus, faithful to his monastic vocation, refused to consummate the union and threatened to kill himself. The woman told him that she also wanted to live a celibate life, and proposed that she become the partner of his chastity, but not tell the master that they were living as brother and sister. Malchus and his wife eventually escaped the master by fleeing downriver on inflated goat skins. When the master caught up, they hid in a cave but were tracked down. They received protection from God when a lioness using the cave for it attacked and killed the pursuers, then left with her cub. Then they were able to ride the deceased pursuers' camels back to civilization. According to records, Malchus sent his wife to a women's monastery as she requested, while he tried to return to his own monastery. By then the igumen was no longer alive. Malchus ended up going to Maronia, to a men's monastery under the direction of Bishop Evagrius. For the edification of monks he often recounted his trials, which were the result of his disobedience. Malchus labored in asceticism in the monastery until the end of his life. His wife also transferred to a woman's monastery in Maronia. In their old age they became close companions again.